The dramatic and tragic escalation of conflict between Israel and Lebanon since Israel's remote attacks targeting Hezbollah operatives through pager and walkie-talkie blasts has elicited worldwide concern and reactions by national leaders, regional groups, as well as international organizations. Taking a firm stand on international conflicts, the UN Secretary General denounced the impunity of governments which feel entitled to a get-out-of-jail-free card while trampling international law. He reiterated the urgent need for a just peace based on the UN Charter.
Gaza is a non-stop nightmare that threatens to take the entire region with it. Look no further than Lebanon. We should all be alarmed by the escalation. Lebanon is at the brink. The people of Lebanon, the people of Israel, and the people of the world cannot afford Lebanon to become another Gaza. Civilians are paying the price in rising death tolls and shattered lives and communities. It is time for a just peace based on the UN Charter, on international law, and on UN resolutions.
Here are some other important comments and reactions.
I've been briefed on the latest developments in Israel and Lebanon. My team is in constant contact with their counterparts, and we're working to de-escalate in a way that allows people to return to their homes safely.
I've just come from a meeting with my US, French, German and Italian counterpart. We of course discussed the situation in Lebanon, which is of huge concern at this time, and all of us are monitoring it very closely, and we are all very, very clear that we want to see a negotiated political settlement so that Israelis can return to their homes in northern Israel, and indeed Lebanese can return to their homes. And that's why tonight I'm calling for an immediate ceasefire from both sides so that we can get to that settlement, that political settlement that's required.
Apart from calls for a ceasefire, the Foreign Secretary also recommended that British nationals in Lebanon return home while they still can.
We need to make sure that civilians are protected. The violence needs to stop. The women, the children killed in Lebanon is extraordinarily concerning. The people of Lebanon, Lebanese Canadians, are watching this and incredibly worried. We need to make sure there is de-escalation, both by Israel and Hezbollah. We need to protect civilian lives. We need to make sure we're moving towards peace and stability in the entire region. And Canada is going to continue to be there to step up and call for peace and help create, once again, that peace and stability that we need.
Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan also condemned Israel's attacks on Lebanon and noted the increased weaponization of technology. He called for discrediting Israel's moves and coercive action against the nation. The Iranian president also denounced Israel's attack.
اسرائیل غاصب را، اسرائیل خونخوار را، اسرائیل نسل کش را، اسرائیلی که به زن و بچه و مرد و پیر و جوان رحم نمیکنه، با وحدت و انسجام به جای خود بنشانید.
ما در کنار مردم کشورهای شما که در خیابانها علیه اقدامات اسرائیل تظاهرات میکنند ایستاده ایم و جنایات علیه بشریت را محکوم میکنیم. جامعه جهانی باید فوراً خشونت را متوقف کند. هر چه زودتر آتش بس دائمی برقرار گردد و وحشیگری دیوانوار اسرائیل در لبنان پیش از آن که منطقه و جهان را به آتش بکشد متوقف شود. رژیم اسرائیل در غزه شکست خورده است و با جنایت و وحشیگری تلاش.
France and Russia have called for an immediate ceasefire. while Greece considers Lebanon to be an active minefield. Governments of Jordan, Egypt, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Belgium and China have expressed grave concern for loss of civilian life, condemned Israel's aggression and called for efforts to ensure regional stability and preventing an all-out war.
The catastrophe continues. And escalation in Lebanon is extremely dangerous and worrying. I was in Lebanon some days before, just before the explosion of these electronic devices has been creating terror among the Lebanese population. Escalation is extremely dangerous and worrying. I can say that we are almost in a full-fledged war.
Meanwhile, Israel remains firm on its position. Israeli Ambassador Danny Danon, permanent representative to the United Nations, said the following.
Israeli forces have taken necessary actions to protect our nation. Following indications that Hezbollah was about to begin a massive attack against Israeli civilian population centers, our forces conducted precise strikes against Hezbollah's launch points and missile stores in southern Lebanon. Continue to degrade Hezbollah's capabilities. We will continue to push Hezbollah terrorists back to the Litani River, and we will continue to work towards returning the people of the north to their homes. We prefer diplomacy, and we still think it's not too late for the Lebanese government, the Lebanese people, to put pressure on Hezbollah to stop their aggression. If they will not fire rockets into Israel, and we will be able to bring back our residents back to their communities, that's it. You have no escalation.
Bureau Report, India Today Global.